Hello Scorpio, my name is Nigel and you have found Alchemy. Welcome to your Oracle Charm Reading for February full moon. We are going to throw some charms in real time. We're doing everything in real time. I'm not shifting into warp speed for this, so you can get to watch everything. So let's start. For Scorpio. For Scorpio, please. Okay, Scorpio, let's look. We'll start with spirit and self. You do have carpe diem, which is you're supposed to run after your goals. Definitely seize the day. Seize the day. Your spirit is telling you to seize the day. You do have the coin costs. You have yes, and this is between spirit and self and advice. So if you were wondering, if you had a question, it's yes, and I do think it's a positive yes. It's a positive yes. Spirit is telling you, carpe diem, seize the day. Yes, seize the day. You have here, let's see, lots of things. You have love. You have strong is beautiful. You do have the rainbow. The rainbow can mean anything. The rainbow could mean happily ever after. The rainbow could be, the LGBTQ community. But I'm seeing here, regardless of that, you have a lot of, in advice, you have, Spirit is telling you you have a lot going for you. You have a lot here in your corner. You also have the butterfly, which is transformation. Now, let's see, one more thing. You have believe in love. And that's very, very close to you. The center is you, and the proximity of the charms is how close these energies are to you. Now, you have all these great things in spirit and self and advice, and you have what's connecting advice to love and partnerships, ironically enough, is the tears of mine enemies. You might be feeling retributive. You might be feeling a bit reactive to something that has happened. It could be an enemy, or it could be a love situation that you're feeling retributive about. You might want revenge. You might want to see karma. Spirit is telling you it's very close to you with Libra energy. That's Libra. To try to find balance here. You have a lot of really good things here. A lot of really good things. But there is this, and we're going to clarify with oracle cards to really get a better picture of everything. But here in your social life, you have never give up. With the people around you in your life, your social life means everything outside of you. It could be coworkers, friends, enemies, social life, anything outside of you. Never give up. If you've had problems in partnerships, if you've had problems in your love life, if you've had problems with friends, coworkers, the advice is to not give up. There are good things coming to you. Here in career, you're going to need courage for what comes, and that's very close to you. And this isn't a warning per se. It's just that you might have some speed bumps that you're going to need to be courageous for. Here in finances, very, very close to you, you have the sign of Virgo. Let's see if I can catch the right light. Virgo. You might have Virgo highly aspected in your chart. You might have someone you work with who is a Virgo. But for many of you, this is an energy. Virgos are meticulous. They're methodical. They're very, very they look at things very logically, and this is close to you in your finances, and you might be taking that approach very soon where you're like, okay, instead of being emotional about it, instead of being angry about it, instead of being overly passionate about it, what's the logical thing I can do here? It could very well be, because I'm telling you, you have in your finances, you have the money charm, which means you are capable here and this is luck. You are capable of really having some really good things happen to you financially if you take a logical approach. You do also have the sign of Aquarius. And I've been telling everybody the Pluto is now in Aquarius. It's affecting the signs. It's affecting pretty much everyone and everything. But it is very much affecting fixed signs, and you're a fixed sign. So this Pluto and Aquarius thing could have a really beneficial outcome to your finances if you take a logical approach. You have something here, you have way away from you in the future here. You do have the stone of fertility, which is abundance. You do have hidden resources here as well. So you may have resources that you hide. You may in the future, because this isn't right on top of you, you may logically come to the conclusion you need to hide certain resources, tuck them away, which isn't bad. You have here in health and well-being, perfect. This is the card of peace and contentment. It is not right on top of you, so you might not feel that way right now, but you will. And it's not far off in your future, but it's not particularly close either. Here in home and family, you do have a female energy that's pretty close to you, along with the rose quartz, which is love. So you might have a female energy in your life that is like family, or is family, that really does care about you. Now, let's see. Let's look at spirit self. Spirit self for Scorpio. I'll take both. You have memories, nostalgia, and you have epiphany, breakthrough. There might be something buried within you here, Scorpio, from your childhood that you have a breakthrough about. I was just speaking to Libra about something similar. I mean, pretty much their whole reading was based on these childhood triggers. And I'm not saying you're triggered. That hasn't come out, at least not yet. But you may do a deep dive on your childhood memories and come up with some epiphany. You're like an aha moment, if that makes sense. Let's see. You have an advice. You have toxic patterns. You might have some toxic patterns from your childhood that makes you not see all this good. You might have blocks because you have so much good here. And you have toxic patterns. Toxic patterns are generally formed in our childhood. And you also have memories and nostalgia. So yeah, I think if you do a deep dive, you have the glasses. You have the prescription strength in your emotional glasses to see what it is and identify it. Maybe you're seeing a therapist. Maybe you need to see a therapist. Maybe this is simply a deep dive you do on your own. Scorpio is an extremely smart and introspective water sign. So, and show me love and partnerships for Scorpio. Love and partnerships for Scorpio. Love and partnerships for Scorpio. You have, wow, healing your inner child. Yep. There is something going, wow, there is something that's going on in your childhood here, Scorpio. Or something that went on in your childhood that formed some sort of toxic pattern. Something that you are going to uncover. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. And you're going to identify it. It looks like you're really working on yourself. And if you're not, you're going to be. You're going to be. Show me social life, others. Social life, others. Show me those outside. Your cards are very, very similar to Libra's. I have to tell you. And this is a huge deck. It's not, and you do have Libra energy here very close to you. You might have a Libra in your life that may be going through similar things. But you have change, courage. You're not going to give up. It looks like you have the wherewithal to go through this healing, this deep dive, this change that's going on inside you, this butterfly. You have this metamorphosis. Career and business, please, for a Scorpio. Self-worth. What do you think you're worth, Scorpio? Is your self-worth is something that's... I'm not talking about what you show the world. I'm talking about what you really think of yourself. What do you really think of yourself? Do you think that you deserve certain things that were some toxic patterns born from your childhood that led to you having expectations that don't serve you? Are you getting what you're worth at work? Do you feel degraded? Do you feel like you're being used up, not appreciated? Finances, wealth. Finances, wealth. Release, surrender, purge. Ironically, my God. So I've done 5 or 6 of these. And you and Libra have very similar cards. Very similar cards. The only 2 that have had very similar cards. So you have something that you need to release and purge from your life. And it seems to be getting in the way of everything. And I do think it's coming from within you. And I do think you're going to figure out what it is, because you have the Epiphany card. Show me health and well-being. Health and well-being. Show me health and well-being. Cycles, change. Is that a butterfly? I think it is. Completion. You're going to complete a cycle here. You are. You're having the Epiphany card. You have this yes charm. You have the carpe diem charm. You're doing the work, and if you're not, damn it, you're going to be, because you are going to complete a cycle. Your reading is a lot more definitive than Libra's, that's for sure. While I see similar problems, I also see you solving them. You're not just saying, well, maybe not. Maybe I'll just, go to the movies instead, or I'll just, no, it looks like you're aware something's not right and you're working on it. Show home and family. Home and family. Home and family. Home and family. Seeds. You might very well be thinking about your future. Some of you might be thinking about having a family of your own. You want to plant seeds for that. You want to nourish it. You want to see it grow. And that may be why you're doing this work. Others of you are just trying to better yourselves to plant seeds for your future. Your future. You want your future self to be better. You want your future self to be, something you can be proud of, something that you've worked towards, something that you want to level up on a personal level. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Boom. The dark night of the soul. Deep dive. You're doing a deep dive here. You're using your third eye. And no, I don't read reversals in this deck. You're using your third eye. You're using your intuition. You're really doing a deep dive to get clarity. You're going out of your comfort zone here. In the past, you might have clung to a comfort zone, but you're leaving that comfort zone to do this work. You may recognize that you have a problem with vanity and pride. Maybe in the past, your vanity and your ego got in the way of this work. And here we go again. This is why I use a double deck, by the way. Dark night of the soul. You're doing it. You're doing this work. You have assistance on the other side. You have spirit guides that are helping you through this. You may, in the past, have felt guilt. Some sort of bizarre guilt, and that sabotaged you. I do believe you recognize a lot of this stuff and you're working through it. And here we go. I'm going to stop here before I flip the cards, because Libra got this too. What the universe wants from you, what spirit wants from you, is action. To have your beginnings. Jupiter, success, courage, fire. They want you to jump into action. Carpe diem. Let's flip 3 cards for Scorpio. 3 cards for Scorpio, please. Show me 3 cards for Scorpio. Give me 3 cards for Scorpio. 3 cards for Scorpio. But I'm going to take that one. That one looks like it wants to come out. Soul ties. Reunion. Reunion with a part of yourself. This is a reunion with a part of yourself that was buried. There is a reunion that's taking place here, Scorpio. 2 more for Scorpio, please. Pluto. Boom. What did we just talk about? Transformation. Pluto. Transformation. You're transforming. You're the butterfly. You're transforming. 1 more for Scorpio. 1 more card for Scorpio. Figure out what beliefs you have that are actually not your beliefs. Figure out what beliefs you have, what masks you wear to protect certain parts of you, what beliefs aren't real. Maybe the rest of the world looks at you and thinks they're real, but you know better. You're very self-aware. And I'm telling you, if you're not self-aware, you damn well are going to be self-aware, because you're going through the most intense transformation I've seen. I am like so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. I really think that you're doing the work. You don't need to be told. This is something that you're really doing. Give me 1 more for Scorpio. Show me, Spirit. Decisions. You need to make some decisions. Fascinating. I think Libra got this as their last card as well. You need to make some decisions. But you're doing some damn good work. Look at this. Amazing. Just remember, you're going to have an epiphany. Something's going to happen. I really hope this helped. Big hugs, Scorpio.